Hey guys, it's Cailin here. I have got another Intermediate Pilates workout for you today. I posted one not too long ago, and I had some people that were requesting that one, and then after that one they wanted another one. So I'm going to give a quick shout out to Vanagasi Leather, I hope I'm saying that right, as well as Cass Belly Dance, and also Charlotte Ong. So thanks guys for your recommendations. I do read all your comments and try to get back to everybody, and I always want to hear what you're looking for. So this is for you guys. Let me know what you think after you're done. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's first start by starting to engage that core in our all fours position. So come onto your hands and knees. And we're gonna find a nice long spine for this one, no rounding or flexing of the spine. So what that means is making sure that your belly is pulling up towards your spine without changing the shape of your spine, so still that nice long back. Our arms are pressing away from the floor here, nice and strong in that upper body. And now with that, we're gonna do some knee hovers. So I want you to tuck your toes under and keep that nice flat back. You're just gonna hover the knees about 1, maybe 2 inches off the mat, not high at all. Keep that belly pulling in and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, lower those knees down. We're gonna do that again. Exhale, pull the belly in, lift up, hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and lower. 1 more, just like that. Lift up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower those knees all the way down. All right, now let's send that left leg out so it's at hip height here. Good, reach and hold. Good, and we're gonna now challenge that a little bit more as we send that right arm forward. Feel that connection, rib to hip, as you hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, lower that down, switch to your other side, right leg lifts. Make sure that hip bone is facing towards the floor. Left arm reaches forward. Good, find that stability, hold here. We've got 10 seconds to hold. With each exhale, pull belly to spine. Good, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, lower that hand all the way down. All right, let's go ahead and flip right over onto our backs. So that was focusing more on that core stability, right? Just finding that connection, not necessarily flexion of the spine, but still really good strength work for the core and that stabilizing work, which we're gonna take into and bridge in a little bit here. So arms down by your sides. We're gonna do more of a flat back bridge. So you're gonna start to press into the backs of the arms, press into the feet as you lift the hips up. And then we lower, just tapping the hips to the mat and then lift. So difference between the flat back and the rolling bridge is that with flat back, you're not changing the shape of your spine as you come up and down. Right, with that rolling bridge, that's the one where we articulate and mobilize the spine. So they each have great benefits. We're focusing this one on that flat back. Okay, let's do 4. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. You saw me wave, I was waving to my husband who just left the studio, so that wasn't some random wave. All right, release that pelvis down. Good, arms pressing down by your sides. Go ahead and lift your hips back up. All right, pelvis stays nice and steady. We're gonna do some marching. So we're gonna bring that right leg to tabletop, place that down, switch to your other side. Good, foot down and switch. Right, so these exercises here, right, are not necessarily intermediate right here to start, but we're just finding, again, that core stability and that pelvic stability. Good, one more each side. We'll get into those harder exercises in just a minute. Good, now keeping those hips lifted. Now we are gonna start to dip the hips. So I want you to dip your right hip towards the floor. Come back to center, switch to your other side. Good, and switch. So now you will be coming out of that neutral pelvis and neutral spine as you do those hip dips. Good, and twist. Good. Let's do one more each side. Beautiful. All right, lift those hips. And then for this last spinal roll down, I want you to roll it all the way down to bring the pelvis all the way down. Perfect. So that was that mobilization, that spinal articulation. All right, so we're gonna do full roll-ups now. So we're gonna bring the arms back behind you, reaching them long as the legs reach forward. All right, so we're gonna inhale here. Exhale, arms start to come up, chin towards chest. We scoop and round forward and over the legs. Now, as we come down, come halfway, hold the C curve. We're gonna rotate to your right, to your left, come back through center, roll down, inhale, arms lift. Exhale, roll up, hold that C curve again. And again, rotate right, left, center, and then roll back up and forward. Good, we're gonna do that again. Roll down, hold here, rotate right, left, center, bring it down, arms back. Exhale, lift up, hold halfway, right, left, center, and forward. Good, we've got 2 more sets like that. Halfway, right, left, center, and down. Lift up, scoop. Good, rotate right, left, center, and forward. Good. Last one, this is gonna bring us all the way down onto the mat. Hold halfway, right, left, center, bring it all the way back down. All right, setting up for scissors. So arms are gonna come by your sides just to start. Legs are gonna come up towards the ceiling. Bring yourself into your ab curl, hands behind the right leg as you pull that right leg in, left leg reaches long, pulse, pulse, switch, pulse, 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 good. Shoulders down your back, good, good, pulse, pulse, and switch. 2 more sets here. Good, last one. Good, pull those knees in, lower down, take your inhale. Exhale, lift back up, hold arms down by your sides, legs reach long, double leg reach. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, lift. Good, inhale, reach, exhale, lift. Hands can come behind your head for an extra challenge. Just 3 more, 3, 2, last one. Good, bend the knees, bring the head down, reach those legs nice and long again. We're gonna do a roll up to come to seated position. So inhale, arms come back. Exhale, roll forward, reach forward. Good, and then we're gonna sit all the way back up. All right, legs are gonna stay long. We're gonna do our spine twist here. So go ahead and bring your hands behind your head. If this is too hard with long legs, go ahead and bend your knees a little bit to make sure you've got that tall spine. No rounding here. All right, staying lifted. Inhale as we twist right, twist, twist. Through center, twist left, twist, twist. Good, right, twist, twist, and left. Good. So the goal is to stay stable from the pelvis down to the legs, and just that upper torso is rotating. Good, twist, twist. Good, 2 more sets. staying tall. Last one, good, and bring the arms forward. All right, open leg rocker. So go ahead and scoot yourself forward to the front of your mat. This is kind of like our rolling like a ball, but we've got long legs here. So we're gonna bring ourselves back behind our sitting bones. Start to lift the legs up. If you'd like to come here, this would be your starting position, and you would hold the legs in this position as you rock back, or bring the legs straight, shoulders down your back, and hold the legs here, either on the ankles or the lower part of the leg. And you're gonna inhale as you rock back. Exhale, lift up, balance, hold. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, lift up. Good, inhale back. Exhale, lift, shoulders down when you come up. Good, inhale. Exhale. Good, last two. And last one. Good, lift up, hold, hold. Bring the legs together. Come to a teaser position as you bring those arms off the legs, hold here. Good, and bend the knees, lower it down. All right, this is a tough one, this next one. This is called a boomerang. So you might wanna watch me on this first one so you can see what this looks like, okay? If you have any neck or shoulder issues, this might not be the best one to do. You might just wanna stick with those full roll-ups that we did before. All right, so you're gonna sit here with your right ankle crossed over your left, all right? Now, what you're gonna do next is you're gonna roll down. As you do that, the legs are gonna come with you, and then they're gonna come back so you're in this rounded position here on your shoulders. Now you're gonna open the legs, cross your left ankle over your right now, and then you start to roll down, and then you come up into a teaser position with your legs crossed. And then you start to lower the legs down. Bring the hands back behind you, straighten the arms, come over the legs as you lift the arms up towards the ceiling. All right, so now your left leg is crossed over your right. We're gonna keep that there. Do that again as we roll down, arms come down to the floor, reach those legs back, uncross, recross right over left. Good, start to roll down, come into your teaser as you lift up. Good, legs come down, arms come back, and we come over the legs. Good, lifting back up, we do that again. Coming back into that rollover, uncross, recross, back up to teaser. Good, come forward, arms back up and lift. Good, and again, coming down, roll it back. Good, uncross, recross. Good, come up, teaser. Woo. Come forward. Good, arms lift back up. We've got just one more. Good, so coming back, or one more set. Good, uncross, recross. Come up, lift, balance, legs down, reach those arms up. Last one, good. Come down, back, good. Switch up to that teaser. Beautiful, nice proud chest, legs down, arms back, and reach those arms up. That was awesome, great job. That one feels really good once you get it. We're gonna take a quick break, grab a sip of water, and I will meet you right back here. All right, welcome back. We are gonna get right on with it. So we're gonna have you come onto your bellies for some extensions. We're gonna just find baby swan first before we do a bigger swan and then another extension exercise. So bring your forehead to the mat, bring your hands underneath the shoulders, bring those legs almost about mat width apart. Pull the belly in away from the floor, and then you start to press into those hands as you lift up just a little bit. Think of like a little baby cobra, and then lower back down. Good, press into those hands, lift up. Good, and lower. So I will tell you something about that boomerang exercise that we did before the break. You know, that was one of those exercises to me that was really daunting at first. And it just took some practice, right? Some consistency, just like with everything when we're working on something. And after a while, just start to click, and I was able to make it flow a little bit better and find that control. So if it didn't work for you today, that's okay. Don't get discouraged. Just stick with it. And eventually, you never know, the next time or the time after that, you might get right into it. All right, so from here, we're gonna do a swan dive. With that, we bring our arms more forward to the front edge of our mat, right? So we're in a little bit of a deeper extension. Now keep remembering to pull the belly away from the floor. Now, we're gonna bring the arms forward, straight arms as you lift your legs up and off the floor, and then lift back up. So you're kind of rocking here as you come forward and then lift. Good, rock forward and lift. Maybe your elbows stay a little bent when you press up if you're feeling this too much in your back. Just do one more. Good, and lift. All right, now lower all the way back down. We're gonna do one last exercise on our belly here. This is our swimming exercise. So arms and legs reach out in opposite directions. Pull the belly in and off the mat. Lift the upper and lower body. Start to bring right arm and left leg up together, and then switch left arm, right leg. Good, so start to move slow here at first. So you're finding that control and that movement. Gaze can be down at the floor. Now start to bring it a little bit faster. Good, that's it. Stability all the way in that powerhouse, in that torso, in that pelvis. Good, just a little bit longer. You got it. And hold here and lower back down. Beautiful. Go ahead and press all the way up and back into a quick child's pose, just so we can counteract that flexion in your spine. Feel that nice opening in your lumbar area, in your lower back. Good, and then start to bring yourself forward back onto your hands and knees. We're gonna do a little bit of what's called leg pull down. All right, so with this, we're coming forward. We're gonna come into full plank position. All right, once you're there, bring that right leg off the mat as you reach along behind you. Flex through your left ankle, come back forward, place that right foot down, lift your left leg up, flex through your right ankle, forward, and switch. Good, right leg lifts, flex through your left ankle, forward, and switch. Good, so you are flexing that opposite ankle of the foot that's on the floor as you lift that other leg up. Good. That's it. Last one. And then lower those knees, coming all the way down. Very nice. All right, we're gonna move on to a side bend twist. So we're gonna do a full side plank. For this one, your top leg is gonna be in front, bottom leg will be in back, and then your hand is gonna be on the floor. Eventually, when you come up, your shoulder will be right over your wrist. All right, so when you're ready, you're gonna go ahead and bring yourself up to that side plank position, bring that top arm up to the ceiling. You're gonna scoop that left arm under the body. Inhale, open the arm up towards the ceiling. Good, and keep that moving left arm reaches under, and we bring it open. If you're mirroring me, it's that right arm that's reaching under. Good, and lift. 2 more, round and up. Last one, round. Good, and lift. Good, lower those hips down. Bend the knees, beautiful, and we'll swing those legs off to the other side. That's something I'm working on, is that mirroring. So I may say one thing, you may be looking at me if you're mimicking what I'm doing, so I apologize for that. It's a work in progress. All right, so bring that right leg forward, left leg back. All right, so go ahead and come up onto that side plank here on this side. Arm comes up to the ceiling. Inhale, open that chest up. Exhale, round as you bring that arm under. Good, inhale, open. Exhale, round. Good, open and round. 2 more. So that pelvis is staying still while we round through that torso. Last one. And round. Beautiful. Go ahead and lower those hips all the way down. All right, now I want you to come up onto your knees. We're gonna do some kneeling side kicks here. So you're gonna come back down with your right hand on the mat, but this time just your right knee is gonna stay on the mat and your left leg is gonna come lifted, right? So start first by reaching it out nice and long along the floor there. You have a nice straight line here, shoulders and hips squared off towards the front. This is our kneeling side kick exercises. So we're gonna start first with a lift and lower. So you're just gonna lift this top leg and lower to tap it down. Good, so these exercises, we're not gonna do too many here, are very similar to our side lying exercises on the mat where we're laying down on our side. Definitely more challenging. This is more of an intermediate advanced position here on the knee. You have to find a lot more stability. Good, last one. All right, now bring that leg up to hip height, flex your ankle, and then we kick it forward, point the toe, pull it back. Kick forward, pull back. Good, forward and back. 3 more. Last 2, that's it. Last 1. Good, and back. Good, lower that leg down for just a second. 1 more exercise on this side. So coming up, tiny little circles, small circles here. So trying to keep the hips forward so they're not pulling back. Reverse your circles. These are tough. Good, we've got 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Oh, lower that down. Woo, bring your arms forward for a quick second. Take that little stretch break. You deserve it. Go ahead and come back up. All right, so we're gonna do all that on the other side. I'm sweating and shaking here. I don't know about you guys. All right, left shoulder over the left wrist, right leg reaches out. Let me scoot back just a little bit. We're gonna start with that lift and lower. Good, and lift. Good, and lift. Good, 4 and 3, last 2 and 1, awesome. Okay, now from here, we're gonna lift that leg up to hip height, front and back kicks. Good, bring it back, good. And back, whew. Shakes, I don't know if you can see the shakes on your screen, but it's the real deal. Last 2, last 1. Good, lower that all the way down. All right, circles, circles, leg comes up, tiny little circles forward. Good, 3, 2, 1, and we reverse. We're almost done with this one. Good, you got it. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, bring that knee down. Sink your hips back, bring the arms forward. We're gonna take another quick break here. Take that time to breathe, and we will be right back. All right, we are in the final stretch. So we've just got a few exercises left. We're gonna move on to some teasers. I do love teasers. Again, this is one of those ones that when I first started, this was, 15 years ago with my mat work, these were a little intimidating at first, but same thing as the Boomerang. Once you do it, and you're consistent and start with some modifications if you need, it just, it starts to flow. You start to realize which muscles to engage, so just stick with it. So, all right, with that, we're gonna make sure we come forward just a little bit on our mat. And we're gonna come back. Let's find a teaser position up here first before we come to the mat. So, knees are gonna be bent. This is the more modified version, right? So knees bent, legs long is the more intermediate advanced version, okay? So you choose. If you're here, it's all good. It's all good. So, all right, arms are forward, right? Take your inhale. Exhale, you're gonna start to lower down with control. The spine comes all the way down. I'm gonna bend my legs into tabletop. You can keep them long and lifted towards the ceiling if you'd like. Actually, I'll do that. Bring those arms back behind you. Take an inhale. Exhale as you start to roll up. Continue to lift to that teaser position. Inhale here. Exhale, roll down with control. Good. Inhale, arms lift back. Exhale, scoop the belly and lift back up. Beautiful. Just 2 more. Good. Make sure that low belly, low back pulls down first before the rest of the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Good. Hold here. Last one. Coming down, down, down. Beautiful. And lifting all the way up, all the way, all the way. Hold here. Bend the knees. Lower the legs. Round that spine. Reach forward. All right. Arms come back behind you. So we're gonna do our leg pull up here. So we did the leg pull down where we faced the mat. This is our leg pull up where we face away from the mat. So we're gonna find a reverse plank. I'm gonna bring my hands to face out to the sides, which gives me a little bit more opening in your chest. If you wanna do it this way with your hands facing forward, you could try that as well. I like this version here. All right, and then you're gonna press into your hands. Use your glutes. Start to squeeze your glutes as you lift up. Find this beautiful reverse plank position. And then you're gonna lift that right leg, lift that left leg, and then lower the hips all the way down. Beautiful. All right, so now we're gonna do 2 lifts of the right leg, 2 lifts of the left when we come up. So press down into the hands. Lift up, hold. You've got 1 and 2, and other side, 1 and 2. Good, lower the leg, lower the hips, bring it all the way down. Good, we're gonna move. This last one's gonna have 3 lifts. Stick with 1 if that works for you and just alternate. Press up. Good, holds here. We're gonna lift for 3, 2, and 1. Don't let those hips lower. Switch sides. Lift for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower the leg, lower the hips. Coming all the way forward into a forward fold. All right, guys, we've got 1 more exercise. We're gonna finish up with seal. So this is another rolling exercise. So come forward to the front edge of your mat. You're gonna widen your knees, keep your feet together, dive your hands and your arms through the legs, and then grab on to your ankles. You're gonna sit back behind your sitting bones, find that balancing point, and then lift the legs. And just like a seal would clap their fins, we're gonna clap our feet together 3 times using the inner thighs. So it's 1, 2, 3, roll back, and come up and clap 1, 2, 3. Good, roll back, come up, balance, 1, 2, 3, good. And roll up, this time hold here, 1, 2, 3. Now see if you can add that through those 3 claps also to that point where you've rolled back to. So keep the chin tucked under, roll back, 1, 2, 3, lift up, clap, 1, 2, 3. And again, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 2 more sets. Good, 1, 2, 3. Last one, 1, 2, 3. Up, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Bring those feet to the mat. I want you to roll all the way down onto your spine. And you can breathe a little bit deeper here because you are done. We're gonna do a couple final stretches. So I want you to reach your left leg long, pull that right knee in towards your chest, and then cross that leg over, bringing that right arm out to the side. So a nice lower body twist. Let that right shoulder relax down into the mat. Good, and bring it back to center. Good, pull that leg in. Just do some knee circles, just a few in one direction, and then a few in the opposite direction. Good, now send that right leg away. Bring that left leg in towards your chest. Cross it over, bring that left arm out to the side. Just take some nice deep breaths here. Good, last breath. Good, come back to center. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Oh, actually I forgot those knee circles. So keep that left leg pulling in and then just do a few circles, massaging out that hip socket. Moving in each direction, reversing. Good. Pull both knees now in towards the chest. Give them a nice big squeeze here. And then go ahead and rock yourself up to a seated position and just come to a nice, comfortable, easy seat. That was a tough one. Tough, but I feel so good now, so I hope you guys do as well. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think. If you like this video, we'll go ahead and link right here to another intermediate video that I have on my channel, and also to another full body Pilates workout as well. So check those out. Also check out my channel here on the other side if you haven't already. And if you like what you see, please go ahead and subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks so much, and I look forward to seeing you back here on the mat very soon.